tonight on Pure Country Reacts, we're doing Run BTS episode 61 and 62. This is Sauna 1, and I think Sauna 2. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give the warning. Okay. Army, you may be triggered. There are going to be some critiques in here, and it's probably going to be your bias. And
as usual, humans get critiqued.
Exactly. As humans get critiqued, bad behavior gets critiqued, cheating gets critiqued, bad attitudes get critiqued, you name it. Why? Because we're all human, okay? It don't mean you hate nobody, but you got to point out the bad behavior. So, you may be triggered, and I'm not sorry, because you just can't act certain ways toward people. But that being said, let's go ahead and see Sauna 1. Oh, that one does look a little crisper.
Look at them all dressed all comfy.
They kill me with those towels that almost have like Princess Leia buns.
Yeah, that's like the traditional way they wear their towels.
Is it? It's so cute, but really when you look at it, it's like, y'all know, on Star Wars and Empire and all that, Princess Leia with the little Princess Leia buns. So, anyway.
저희 4,500원.
Yeah, I think that's how they wear their towels in the saunas.
I guess.
목욕탕이죠, 목욕탕. 저희 때까지 때 안 민 것들 다 떼밀라고.
Scrub off the dirt.
They look all cozy. I love those.
여러분의 떼는
But if you're going sauna, then this
네,
probably
저희 여기
will.
뭐 하러 왔죠, 감독님?
Sauna.
I never been to a sauna. They did that to burn off stuff.
운명이 바뀌었다 방금.
나 지금 안 볼래. 나 지금 안 볼래.
Alright, so we're trying to pick teams, I think.
자, 우리 지민이부터 공개해 주시죠.
B.
B.
I love his hair color. B is sugar. Jin's on B. Wow, that's just a 3 in line.
Oh, it's crazy.
A, Cookie.
A.
Orange A.
뭐야 이거?
Chase A, and Hobie's A. Alright, we got our teams. They're
So it's just
already
two.
paired up. Yeah, we're already sitting next to each other.
I'm telling you. So, it's just 2 teams.
Yep, 2 teams.
네, 그래서 뭐 하면 되나요?
Where's the Kim Sok Jin at? I'm waiting for it.
Yep, there you go.
There you go, Jimin.
석진은 그럼 김석진이에요.
Exactly.
Yeah, oh, you started it, Jin. You
Sure did.
started this.
Exactly.
You should be embarrassed.
It's always should be. Kim Sok Jin.
That's pretty narcissistic move, and now they're just using it against you. Bold eggs.
혹시 여기서는 봉이죠? 아니죠. 목욕탕에서 바나나.
Cookie and his banana milk.
팥빙수 아닙니까 팥빙수? 찜질방이고 여기
Ice flakes. I'm wondering if that's
그러면 해봅시다. 이게 이제 뭐 준비도 된 것
Alright,
같으니까.
so this is part of the games, I guess.
이렇게.
재엽 씨, 요즘 숙소에서 저랑 이 게임 같이 하고 있는데 한 판 할까요 또? 한 판 할까요?
They look cute with those little towels wrapped
Oh,
around
he's
their
got
heads.
it. Yeah, now they all have theirs on.
Except Jin. I think he's probably gonna put his on. Yeah, he's got it right on there. Oh, let's see how strong the finger is. 792, good score.
Guys are usually really good with the thumbs.
자, 대요. 이길 수 있어.
I'm good too because my finger's skinny, so it tends to hurt.
이거 똑똑해줘야 되고요. 갑니다.
야, 이게
Oh,
778입니다.
Jim is stronger.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Alright, you have to choose the drink first.
제가 봤을 때 이건
Now,
뭘 썩?
the thing is there's gonna be something odd in one of the drinks.
Okay.
And Jimin is getting the choice to choose which drink he wants to drink versus the one that Hobie's gonna drink.
So they look really pretty identical.
But this one right here, this B drink, looks a little fizzier at the top, which seems like something's been mixed in it. So we'll see.
Okay.
섞었는데 제가 많이 뭘
When they
섞어보는
mix, there
사람으로서
comes
섞으면
bubbles.
섞을수록 이렇게
Exactly.
거품이 많이 생겨요.
You mix it and there's bubbles at the top.
확실해요.
Because they stir
Yeah,
it.
it's stir it.
그리고 특히 이 소금
Jimin
같은
has a scientific
거
brain.
넣으면 거품이 많이 나요.
Especially salt. Yep, salt.
Well, I'd almost have to think that's actually a good point. But see, I would think myself that if it was more fizzy, it would be more pure. But that's actually a good point. I had never really thought about it that way.
I mean, the only drinks that are fizzy like that without something being mixed in there is like sodas. But I think that's a tea that they have. And the thing is they've mixed something that's foreign and not supposed to be in tea.
So is he going to get to drink it first, or he just has to choose?
He has to choose which one he's going to drink, and Hubby's going to get the other one.
the other
and
one.
you'll see who has the bad one.
Okay, let's see if Jimin was right.
착해요.
No, they're the same color.
A로 고르겠습니다.
아 맞죠. A가.
One's just a tad darker.
근데 그 제작진의 속셈일 수도 있어요. 저는 일단 A로 고르고 재욱 씨는
Listen to Jimin, he's not stupid.
자 동시에 드셔보시죠. 하나 둘 셋 고. 맛이 어떻습니까 여러분들? 잠이나 잘하네.
잠이나 잘해요.
뭐야?
Yeah, Hobie got the bad one. Jimin was right.
뭐야 이거?
It's
Great being
salty.
so salty.
똑똑하네.
Okay, now, I loved that moment.
Jimin's so smart.
야 박지민 또.
Where's the calendar? Let me write it down.
Because
RM said Jimin was smart.
last time I checked, everyone just thinks that RM is the only smart
The
one
only
in this
smart
group.
one.
But if we think about it, RM was number one at his school, but Jimin was also number one at his school. I
Yeah.
think everybody keeps forgetting that point.
Maybe.
That he's smart.
They're all, seriously, they're all.
No, I know, but the thing is they point out that he was number one at his school, but there's somebody else.
Right, but my point is they're all smart. But RM was said to have the higher IQ, but nobody has pointed out the fact that they all had really high IQs.
They all have pretty high IQs.
But I mean, I think a lot of times that Asian countries really focus more on education, and that's why they excel. And when they come to America, they excel as well. I think America could learn a lot from Asian schools.
I said that we're too privileged, so.
Well, I'm not privileged, but
똑똑하네.
Well, supposedly. Yes, he's smart. He's not
이제
stupid.
소금 같은 거는 저한테 안
give
통해요.
Hubby some water, bless him.
다음 타자 나와. 다음 B 슈가.
자 저거 설마
Sarah.
까나리
Bean sugar.
허병 이걸로 좀 이거 행 거.
Next round.
아니 저거 형 거. 이거
All right, now they're gonna be given something else.
괜히 화내.
너무한 거 아니야?
All right, so now they've got
이거
treats.
홍삼 젤리랑 그냥.
Maybe one of them is rigid soon.
뭐야?
They're not normal jellies.
하나 이거 날계란이네.
Raw egg and boiled egg.
아 이제 아들 날개나 넣어.
All right, so now I gotta choose which one's raw, which one's boiled.
삶은 계란일 거야 분명히.
Ugh, without touching it, obviously.
Yeah. And then just gonna have to crack it on them.
900? Is that what they said?
872.
Okay.
저 있었어요?
Okay.
이렇게 하고 이렇게 손가락만.
그래도 셀 것 같은데.
야 얘는 손가락 세네.
나가는데 앞으로.
약간 나갔는데.
872 again.
슈가 형 딱 보면 세거든요.
아 근데 나 그냥 고정하면 약해.
Yeah.
공부하는 사람이라.
아. 719. 야.
근데 이거 잘 골라야 돼.
내가 보기 이거 거의 그냥 반반이에요. 머리 이렇게 해야 돼요?
Break it with their head. The taste just went for it.
양머리 대고 해.
Yeah, there you go. At least don't get your hair all eggy.
Yeah, done. Yeah.
They always give you another towel.
아니야.
네가 삐를 아예 잡았잖아.
Yo, just choose, Tay. Oh, he got the raw one. And I think every time they lose something like it, they get the wrong thing, and I think they lose points or the other team gains points.
Oh,
So
really?
basically, Team B's got 2 rounds won.
가지고 있어.
Okay.
한다요.
Yeah, they've got victories so far.
Look.
왜 나한테 뭐라 그러냐?
Why do you score?
태현 씨 괜찮아요?
자 다음 선수 김남준
They
나오세요.
just give you a
아
towel.
설마 다음 까나리냐?
Sand
때
lance
고삼차는
extract.
뭐 먹을 수도 있는데.
Sephora tea.
It's sand lance.
이거 저거 손가락이 너무 쓸데없이
That's what
길어가지고.
Hobie had
되게
one
약해요
time.
저거.
근데 맞아 몰라. 걔는 대로 진영 진짜 약해. 물 먼저 해야지. 자 이거 삶은 계란이면.
Here comes boiled eggs.
그러니까
Okay.
이거는 그냥
It's just for
벌칙을 위해서
penalty.
하는 게임이네.
뭐야 이거 뭐야?
What's this?
빼지 마.
A가 왜 두 개예요 종이가?
아니 A B야 A B. 빼면 돼 이거.
뭐야?
왜?
Oh my god.
자 렛츠 기리.
어.
750.
750.
아 진영 물 손가락인데.
Jim should be good with those long ET fingers.
They said he was weak.
아 이게 나올 수 있는 수야?
They said he was really weak.
Bless his heart.
Sugar's even a lot stronger than he is.
That's wow.
I think it's probably because of his fingers.
Because of the, I mean,
Yeah.
and he's double jointed.
I mean,
So-
double jointed don't mean anything. I think
I
it's
know.
just
I mean, but I guess I'm assuming the length probably does mean less strength.
no. I think it's because of how where his joints are, they might be weaker.
Maybe.
Because that means they're very
know.
flexible, so they would be weaker.
Oh yeah, his face color matches his hair color because I guess he's embarrassed.
He's embarrassed.
Well, I mean,
It's
okay.
fine. I can't even do 2 push-ups. Don't even.
보지마 앞에 봐.
하나는 보리차인가 뭐야?
내가 봤을 때 이거 보리차 이거 고삼차야.
Barely two. This one is Sephora. Okay, so
이게 거품이 많고
With Jimin's logic, they're gonna go with it.
해요. 벌칙이.
아니 저게 맞아. 저게 고삼차가 맞아요.
okay, that doesn't have a lot of bubbles in it.
보리차 색깔인 것
They
같아.
both look sort of equal on the bubbles, don't
Except
they?
one's like slightly
내가
darker.
띄어보고 다니냐.
자 하나 둘 셋.
Oh, you got it wrong.
모르겠냐?
See, look at that high key, y'all. That
Yeah.
high key really does a lot for him. Just saying.
This one's darker in color, which to me would mean that it's probably more pure.
I think honestly, when it comes to a certain type of tea, the more you've mixed something in tea, it tends to get darker. And if you remember the salt being added to the other tea, it was actually slightly darker than the one that didn't have anything mixed in it. And the thing is, it's like that one would be a little darker because it's just tea. Instead
See,
of,
that's what I'm thinking.
instead of
It
an
would
extract
be
being added.
because I think if you add something to it, I think that it would change the color or, like you said, the fizz in it or something. I mean,
So you can't really go for the darkness and lightness. I mean, the thing is if you add
Yes.
stuff to tea, it tends to lighten it up a lot, especially if it's extract.
yeah.
So
소리야 색깔을?
A 고3이었는데?
와 5년 사이에 섞었대. 야, 난 보지도 못했어.
When did they change it? So they were thinking it looked like a different color, I guess.
진짜 맛없다 고3차.
나 진짜 고삼.
먹을 만한.
Bitter.
아 이게 고삼차구나.
woo! He tried the other one.
자 우리 네 번째 라운드.
Alright, Jungkook versus Jimin.
우리 지민이. 그쪽은 에이스가 나오는 거죠.
You're the
와 이거
ace.
진짜 모르겠다. 자, 내일.
Look, to make tell Tay to take the paper towel off his
네
head.
번째 게임 세네.
I think he's just gonna
Ah,
leave it.
그래?
Alright, now they're
Oh.
very dark.
누구부터 하시겠습니까?
Yeah, those are like really, really different.
방금 먼저 해본 게.
One's orange and one's
우리
brown.
요즘 복싱에서 세다고요 손가락.
복싱을 이렇게 하나요?
오 봐봐. 오 봐봐. 아
738.
738.
좋아요. 맞추시면 아까 800
오케이.
넘긴 거 잘하고 있습니다.
지금 800 넘겼어? 태현이가 870.
Y'all hush. They're just enjoying their gummies. Hey, I'm nervous. Bless his heart.
Don't be nervous, just do
Don't be
it.
nervous, babe.
Oh, they tied.
I have never.
That is crazy.
They're actually soulmates. They're twins.
Jeez.
They match the strength. The same score. And the thing is, Tay has the longest fingers in the group. Jimin has the shortest fingers in the group. So it's that's so funny. Destiny.
아 방금 그 스냅.
8:39. Oh,
okay.
you snap.
아 얘가 같이 잘려가.
No, I think when you do this, it weakens it.
좀 약간 논란의 여지가 있어.
I mean, yeah, it should because it kind of buffers it.
오 뭐야 50.
Ooh, 8:53.
인정해야 됩니다.
자 지민아 가자.
왜 뭐라 했어요?
얘가 뭐라 했어?
You almost have to bet the cookie.
He's like, why did you ask him to do it again? Exactly. Why did you ask him to do it again?
You could have done rock paper scissors.
Oh no, pull it closer. Pull it closer. No.
이거는 700이죠 700.
Ooh. 777.
Okay, I think he needs some angel help. Jimin, you got 777.
양배추와 매실. 역대
Was on 666.
모든 벌칙은 다 거품이 났어요.
저는 비밀 상태가.
아 진짜로? 역대 모든 벌칙은 다
왜냐하면
거품이 났네.
양배추엔 거품이 나지 않습니다.
아 진짜로? 아까 나도 그런 논리로 고3차 먹었는데?
Oh!
No bubbles.
우리가 다 이겼어요.
Sweeping victory. Yes.
Yeah, you can't always go with the most obvious things. You almost have to just go with your gut.
I know that one looks darker, so I don't know. I'm not a tea drinker, so I can't really weigh in on
It
tea.
usually just depends on what kind of drink it is, if you're looking for the lightness or the darkness.
먼저 기회를 얻는다고
And that one was like brown, and that one was orange.
진짜 아니 그냥 맛.
야 운 안 좋으면
I wouldn't be trying that drink. Ooh, I can feel the cream.
모든 걸 설명해 주네요.
That's crazy. That Cookie and Jimin got the same score. That still boggles me.
It is.
That's crazy.
오케이 에이스도 한번 할까요? 자 에이스 우리 태영이 나오나? 태영이.
아 그래 태형이.
So really, Cookies. I think Cookie has like maybe average size fingers. So really, the size don't matter really.
If he uses snap, he says. How about using your little finger?
네 번째로 할 거야.
Don't tell him to use his little finger. That has like hardly any strength behind it.
Pinkies really don't.
They don't.
하나는 마셔도 괜찮은 거예요?
둘다 마셔도 다 시중에 파는 음료수.
They are drinks that sell in the market.
팔긴 하잖아요.
CK에 소금 타거든요?
Y'all, just hush.
갑시다. 자 우리 태영이 먼저. Let's get it.
아 태형이가 그래도.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like finger size really matters in this.
No.
I think it's just strength behind it, which a pinky is not going to do anything for you.
It really isn't.
I think as you saw, Cookie had a average size finger. Tay has really long fingers. Jimin has short fingers.
Okay, wait a minute. Y'all just said
So why are we doing Tay?
Why is Jungkook? Are y'all just all testing it?
진짜 쓰면 없앴다 나. 야난 이거 350 넘어.
Okay, now I'm really confused. Are they going with Cookie's score because they said they needed Tay to go? Because
Yeah, they said V versus Jimin.
Yeah. So
I don't know. It's
they always change the rules. Midway.
Yeah, we're gonna get to the. Let's change the rules up.
Anyway, like I was saying before I continue, the thing is you saw 3 different people have really high scores and have with different sized fingers, and apparently size don't matter because you saw Jin's fingers are pretty long and they were like it was like 300 something.
Yeah, he said 350. I got 350 something. He said so.
Yeah. So, and the thing is they shouldn't be changing players midway.
No.
So that's cheating.
아 여러분 작은 고추가 맵다.
I like that. Small pepper is spicier.
That's a joke because there was a talk show they were on. I can't remember which one it was, and he was saying something like his mom dreamed of a shiny chili pepper in a tree, and basically it was a riddle for a Korean man's.
Okay.
And they said, well, it was a small chili pepper. So now it's a small chili pepper all the time.
Okay.
It's that same pun.
와 끝났다. 오야.
Pull that tiny little pinky.
먼저
Okay, why are you going again? No,
깔끔하게.
no, going
Oh,
again.
they put it back. They put it back down. I think just Jim wants to try it out.
가자.
I cannot believe it. That tiny little pinky was so
아
strong.
정말 건 100% 아이스 아메리카노.
See, size don't matter.
맛있다.
Uh-oh.
Ew.
Ooh.
맛있는데 이거? 와 맛있어.
야 아메리카노지. 뭔데?
Oh, it's coffee. They said Americano.
아이스티.
Iced tea.
Oh, that is Americano.
몸에 좋은 거야.
맛있어.
멋진 거 맞아요.
We are not tea
It's
drinkers.
onion
어떻게 된 건가요?
extract. Ugh. See? 4 wins.
We don't drink iced tea in this house. I know it's a southern thing, but that is one southern thing that we do not do. We're just soda people here.
I'm one of these that wants to try tea, but I know that it's just like coffee. It's an acquired taste. You have to figure out which ones you like more. So, and it seems like the teas I've had before, the fruity ones and the, I guess, flower petally ones are the ones I like better.
Yeah, but they usually don't do those with the iced teas unless you go to some of these places that sort of kind of have different flavored teas. Because we do have places like that. They'll have like strawberry tea
really wanna try
and
boba
ginger
tea.
tea and things like that. So, but iced tea is something totally different from the. I just never been a tea person.
Give me any tea
unfortunately.
suggestions, please. I want to try some.
Yeah, she wants to try some tea. So what was the one that you had that was so good?
I had pomegranate tea and I had mixed berry tea.
Yeah, so we're on the search for some of those because some of the normal ones has not been anything she really
I tried
liked.
chamomile. Chamomile was. I did not like it. I like more of the fruit flavors or the flower flavors or some milk added to it. I tend to like that more.
남은 거 아니에요?
다음 게임으로.
Alright, 2 more games left.
Let's go.
Jim still don't have his hat on. Put your hat on like everybody else.
안 됩니다 지금. 네, 사우나
Look like Princess Leia too.
Yeah, and he usually wears his like that. We've seen it before.
근데 이 옆에 있는 음식은 무엇일고?
Snacky.
게임은 불가사에 대한
혹시 어디서 하는 거예요? 여기서 하는 거예요? 아 저기 안에서? 여러분 저기 안에서 한답니다.
Okay, so I guess they're gonna get some kind of a word.
I think it's they have to complete the
너무
word.
열심히 하고 싶어.
Okay, and they have a lot of word games.
And sometimes they don't even know.
Exactly, they don't even know sometimes. So this is gonna be really
첫 번째
difficult, I think.
볼까요?
자, 오케이. 고생하셨습니다. 가자. 진영 좀 알잖아.
Okay, so they're just doing it one on one here.
야. 잠시만요. 잠시만요.
Yeah, the sauna's on.
형,
You have to
잠시만요.
go.
형.
You have to go in.
신조어 뭐예요? 자, 일단
Yeah, too hot.
감독님도 힘들어 빨리 들어가야 돼.
That's just the point.
자, 하나, 둘, 셋.
화이팅!
내가 보기엔
Yes,
남준이
definitely
형은
good look.
30초 안엔 바로 나올 거야. 하겠습니다. 바로
I
하겠습니다.
wouldn't put too much stock in it.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that because I don't remember who said it. Where's my thing?
안에서 지금
Did I not just do it? I think who said it? It was Jungkook. Jungkook pointed out because they were talking about so I don't do heat. I don't do saunas and I don't do hot tubs. Okay, no, thank you.
I love hot tubs. I don't do like staticky heat around in just a room.
Well,
I can't do it.
sauna's just like just a bunch of hot steam.
That's what I mean.
You know,
I wouldn't do
and it helps you sweat, and it's supposed to be, sort of kind of cleansing, all the sweat, getting the impurities out of your body and stuff. I just don't like being hot. I just really don't. I don't know too many women that do. I'm sure there are some out there that like it. I would not be one of those. But Jungkook did make a valiant point, a very, very important point when they were going and talking about how hot it is. He did say, think about the director that's in there asking the questions.
That poor guy.
I'm telling
He's
you.
probably burning up. He must be one of these that's able to handle heat because there's no way a person who's sensitive to heat would sit.
Maybe he's a sauna lover. Who knows? I don't know.
Who knows?
I hope he ain't got on a lot of clothes in there.
I don't know, 'cause
Seriously.
I wouldn't be able to do that job because I would be so sick at my stomach I'd probably pass out. From
Yeah,
heat.
she doesn't do well with the heat. Her dad doesn't do well with the heat, and yet here we live in the South where we have
the most heat.
the most heat. Not heat. We've got humidity and heat.
뭘 하고 있긴 해. 호비 형, 그쪽 중계 좀 해주시죠.
지금요.
Yeah, because Hubby's got a clear view.
Oh, the cameraman got to go in there too.
Yep.
나도 어제 봤어. 혼자 코인 노래방 갔더라. 너무 엄격분엄진지해서.
Just riddles or something.
Oh,
Play on words.
see? Well, what did I just say? RM may be quote
High
smart,
IQ.
the high IQ, but everyone else in this group is very smart because Jen got that in literally like a couple seconds.
A high IQ to me, you can be probably good at solving a lot of puzzles and riddles and stuff like that. But a high IQ to me, a lot of times, is somebody is just really good test takers and stuff too. A lot of times, the reasons people have high IQs, it's not really because you have so much knowledge. I think high IQ people just think a little differently than others. I don't really know. These are all my speculations. But a high IQ doesn't actually cancel everyone else's knowledge out. So
It doesn't, and that's why I hate when Army says, RM's always the smartest. Well, everybody else on the team is pretty
right.
smart too.
They're all really smart, and they all really did have high IQs as well.
They all
His
had
was
high IQ.
just the higher, but
And you see how that high IQ's done him sometimes in this game.
it's
IQ is just you're really good with puzzles and you're really good at test taker, not the fact that
and
you're
riddles, and you obviously you think a little different about stuff, but it doesn't account for everything. High IQs is not what gets you through life. I guarantee you.
Because I don't even know what my IQ is.
자, 들어와.
Yeah, come in. He's ready for somebody else to come in.
내가 봤을 때
Lord.
Need somebody else in the other team has to
Lord.
아 뜨거.
That's
Hot.
okay. I need to see who said that because that, like I said, it's starting to bug me.
내가 봤을 때 너네 남준이 못.
You
Jen,
can't beat RM.
but yet you just did.
But you just did. Come on.
don't-
Jen said that, I think.
I swear they're always telling Jim that he can't beat RM.
And yeah, that's some of the thing is because he is. I can't even put a label on how smart all of these guys are, including Jimin.
They're all very smart, as you could tell at the other challenges. Jim is very smart. RM's smart. Jin's smart. He beat freaking RM just a second ago. Yeah, he's telling Jim he can't beat him.
But we've seen on many occasions, Jimin, not just Jimin, but some of the others have beat RM with stuff,
Even Jungkook
knowledge
has.
stuff. Yes, I mean it's a high IQ isn't smarter than everybody else, and people need to stop focusing on that. Plus, they're not in school anymore. Okay, that's like a school thing.
There's no
that's
telling
really,
how much his IQ has shrunken since then.
yeah, right, or how somebody else's could have grown as well exponentially. All the countries and places that they've went to, they could have amassed way more knowledge than before. So let's not focus on the IQs.
Instead of saying Jimin, you can't beat RM, say Jimin, good luck.
Good luck, exactly.
That's actually a good teammate. That's what they do. Yeah, move over.
자,
You're just gonna take off the whole
Shout out the
seat.
name of your team.
예, 알겠습니다.
하나, 둘, 셋.
에 네가 궁금하면 물어봐. 아니야 할 말은 많은데 하지 않을래.
I
don't even get it.
I would be stuck in the sauna for life.
자 끝났습니다. 이거 니네들은 절대 못 맞춥니다. 네. 인터넷 안 하는 사람들은 전혀
If you
모릅니다.
don't enjoy time on the internet.
정답을 알면 팀명을 외치셔야 돼요.
네.
팀명 외치죠.
아, 아무도 안 가르쳐요. 밖에 나가서 물어보고 있어.
아 에이 팀장 에이.
할게요. 하나, 둘, 셋.
사실 햇볕이야. 그건 진짜 TMI고.
뜻이 뭐야?
뭐야 이게?
아, 사실
Let's go to something else.
애기 애벌레 빼기 시조.
아 햇볕이요. 이게 뭐야?
Just say skip.
Yeah, no doubt.
오야 씨.
But there's no telling that producers may not allow them to skip.
I don't know. They're gonna be in there all damn day, especially if two people don't know the answer.
할말 하은이구나. 뭐라고?
And they're not people who like to give hints.
공을 해봐.
No.
They don't like giving hints.
Well, they do give hints and leeway to some people, but not all people.
Yeah.
공을 해봐가 뭐야?
And Jimin and Jungkook are
이건
not
이거였습니다.
those people.
너 어제 혼코노 했다며?
홍코너? 홍코너? 홍코너. 뭐야? 너무 엄근진하네. 엄근진하다.
엄청 근엄하게 진지하다.
야, 큰일 났다 얘네. 얘네 여기서 살겄다 야.
엄청 근엄하게 진지하다.
우리가 너무 빨리 갔다.
얘네 여기서 살겄다.
우리가 너무 빨리 갔다.
에이.
빨리 해.
모르겠어. 아 잠시만요.
Can't y'all give them another question?
Mm-hmm.
애기? 아닌 것 같은데. 애벌레 아니야.
진짜
Can't y'all skip?
Exactly.
나 사실 애정 빼면 시체야. 그거 제 TMI구나.
애정 빼면 시체. 아, 내 생각에는 자랑 같은 걸 했는 것 같아. 그러니까 TMI라고 하지.
나 사실 남이야.
TMI is too much information. I'm not really sure.
I think TMI may be
Something different for
something
them.
for them until they speak English because they've done a TMI thing. But
혼자 코인 노래방.
I'm not sure what TMI they're talking about.
엄격 근엄 진지. 우와. 나 엄청 근엄 진지.
See, they don't even know their language.
별다줄이구나.
Some of them don't even know their own language.
중의 성격.
그렇게 풀면 되는 거야?
It makes me like them larger
빌리기만 하면 돼요.
words.
별난
별다른 근거 없이
And I think a lot of their words, depending upon some of the endings, mean something completely
Yeah,
different.
the endings do make it different, but also some of them sound very similar, but like some of the syllables in between makes it different.
애정. 솔직히 안 떨어지. 애정 말고.
아 나 사실 애인 빼면 시체야. 얘가 아닌가?
맞아.
같은 한문의 입장이네.
사랑의
That's what they're
사람의
doing Chinese characters.
애정. 지금 이 문제 같은 거야.
별을 닫아줄게. 아닌가?
별을 닫아줄게.
뭐야 별 다줄이. 별걸 다줄이네.
아, 별걸
다줄이네.
말이 있어?
신세대다. 나도 모르는데 추측한 거야 이거는.
고답 알아요? 고답?
고답이? 너 정말 고답이구나.
늦게 말한다.
고차원적인 답답함.
아니에요. 전혀 틀렸어. 고답. 너 진짜 고답이다. 아 진짜. 고성능 답답하다. 오, 그치 고성. 진짜 안 되겠다.
쟤네 봐, 저기서 살고 있잖아 지금.
고답이는 고구마 100개 먹은 것 같은 답답함이에요.
Why can't you just be wishing them good luck instead of laughing that they still don't know the answer because they're not really giving any help?
나 사실 애교 빼면 시체야. 이거 정말 투머치 인포메이션이구나.
Listen,
So they literally just gave them the answer.
Well, they gave them sort of a hint, I guess.
Let me see who even shouted the team name first. Like I said, I like
Well,
to.
they were both saying, I think they were saying their own names, but they were supposed to shout the team.
I'm waiting for the team name to be said.
Oh.
나 사실 애교 빼면 시체야. 이거 정말.
Let me see.
정말 100개 먹은 것 같은 답답함이에요. 그거 어떻게 알아?
Because they first started saying their names and then they said their team names.
나 사실
Jimin's calling Jimin.
애교 빼면 시체야. 이거 정말. Too much information.
Jimin is supposed to be saying Kim Seok
That's why they
Jin.
should have just did A and B.
Exactly.
But then again, like I said, they were choosing that against Jin because it makes him embarrassed.
우리말이야.
와우, 오, 스바라시. 와.
저 땀 보입니까 형님?
Oh, Jimin. Look, he's so sweaty.
팀명을 외치시면 돼요.
팀명이 뭐지?
에페시가 뭐게요?
And there's the tent back there behind him.
Yeah, yeah.
팀명을 외치시면 돼요.
에이 에이 에이.
자, 미.
영구는 뭐야?
너 왜 그렇게
복수 편살이 뭐야?
영구해?
Oh, I would have a headache too.
난뭐 애정, 애인. 나 사실 에페시야.
에페시?
에페시.
So they don't know that.
나 사실 에페시야. 나 사실 애교 빼면 시체야.
See, look, Mr. IQ didn't even know that word.
이거 정말 too much information이구나.
And the thing is they wouldn't have
너 왜
gotten it
이렇게
No.
with no, without any hints.
뭐야 이거 뭐
야, 너 에페시 어떻게 알았어? 나 못 맞췄어.
빼시가 뭐 빼면
You mean what's
시체
on
이런
me
거
that I
같아.
hear?
그건
You
유행어가 아니라
can't
그냥
hear
재밌는
these
거
over
아니야?
there, baby.
실제로 좋은데요. 근데
Come here.
코너 이런 거 많이 써요. 우리랑 회사가 달라. 우리랑 10살 아래. 우리가
야.
10살보다 아래 우리가.
This is Yoongi.
너 왜
Yoongi,
이렇게
Yoongi.
영원히
영혼이 아닌 것 같아요. 왜냐하면 너 왜 이렇게 이래? 이러는데 너 왜 이렇게 영혼이 고해? 막 이런 건 이상하잖아요.
너 왜 이렇게 영영
He wants on Lexi's lap, but hair is on Lexi's lap, so.
Every cat has to be glued to me like a leech.
Exactly. Hey, baby, you want to go back this way?
힌트들을.
that way. Don't get on the keyboard.
또 뭐 있어요? 또 뭐 있어요?
And don't knock anything over.
And don't get on here.
복합충 이런 거
Don't get
보면
on the printer.
우리 옛날 사람들.
나 맞춰볼게요.
Like, there you go.
법카충 아니지
I'll let you cuddle me after the video's over.
버스카드 충전.
야 다시 또 그럼 택카충은 택시카드 충전이야?
아까 처음에 뭐라고 했어?
영혼이.
맨 맞아. 영세. 어?
영혼이 맞아요? 미안해요.
왜 그렇게 영원히 고집해? 왜 그렇게 영원히 고생해? 복세 편살하지.
All good question, Toby.
그런 것 같아.
That's also a rude
형 그러면 이응 씨 이응은 뭐예요?
그거는 이제 이모티콘이지.
그거 못 나와.
나 지민이 형 져줄걸. 지민이 형 저런 거 진짜 모르는데. 파이팅!
That's, and he's not even on his team. Jungkook is not even on his team, and he's wishing Jimin good luck. Now, why wasn't Jin like that before? Why can't you be rooting for your team?
Exactly.
둘다 약간
They are not familiar with these things.
Jin, you can learn some things from Cookie. They still have no idea.
초코가 뭐야? 너 같은 친구지가 뭐야?
왜 이렇게 영원히 고집해? 왜 그렇게 영원히 고생해?
고생, 고집 다 비슷한데 근데 남준이가 정강이 쳐서
아팠어요.
거기 고가 들어가는 거야. 와, 나 진짜 모르겠네. 바본가 보다 이 정도.
You're not stupid, Obi.
No,
I mean, just literally nobody else seems to know these words.
no, because they make this stuff too difficult.
멀어진 느낌이잖아. 지민이 약간 포기했는데.
지민이랑 땀 빼겠는데?
Jimin really hadn't given up. I think he's trying to think of it. Y'all really,
Yeah, but really.
literally.
But the thing is the longer you're in there with that heat, think about just exactly how that would start to affect your thinking.
Exactly, but
know?
they don't ever have high hopes for Jimin. Never, and
They don't.
and they don't cheer him up or anything.
I don't cheer him on, you mean?
Well, yeah, but they don't cheer him up. They don't cheer him on either.
Yeah, they don't cheer him on. It's yeah. But I think the longer that one would be in there, it would really start to mess with your ability to think. Because, I mean, heck, you're in there sweating your guts out. I mean,
So instead of being like, he's gonna be in there forever, he's gonna sleep in there. Jimin's already given up. It's like, don't give up, Jimin. You can do it. You can do it.
Well, I mean, that's what Cookie was doing a minute ago.
Yeah, but everybody else. I'm talking about everybody else because Cookie's already done that for him.
Right.
Which I thank Cookie for
그래도 쟤는
being a
골고
person
싶어.
who,
나는 안 골고
even though he's not on the
싶지
same
않아.
team, was at least cheering him on.
어차피 끝나는 거라면.
야, 근데 허비랑 좀 만만치 않게 몰라.
Yeah, hoping to
둘
know
다
you.
약간 문명에서 가장 멀어진 두 명이잖아. 이거
Okay.
내가 봤을 때 여기서
Sugar.
But they've all been practicing different words out there, and the ones that they said this is what they gave us are like, oh, why did they say that? I mean, that's too difficult.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
They didn't know any of the words they came out there mentioning that they've answered. So
Exactly.
why in the world are you saying that Jimin and Hobie are far from civilization when you yourself didn't even know those words?
Exactly. We'll find out in a little bit.
I swear everybody in this group is sometimes so petty.
안 끝나. 쟤네 둘은 진짜 문명에서 좀 멀어.
They're not
실제로
far from
계속 가야 돼.
civilization.
고생을 할까요?
아니 너 하나만 알려주세요 그냥.
네, 고생 편사 몰라요. 어차피.
고통. 너 왜 그렇게 영원히 고통받아? 그냥 복스럽게 세상 편하게 살지.
뒤에는 맞았어요.
왜 그렇게 영원히
Did you say out your name?
그냥
어떤 세상?
어떤 세상? 복고? 진짜?
Jimin's not even in the world, I don't think. So he's probably so hot.
비지?
바쁘다.
Oh, okay.
나
he's still-
누나가 누나가 맞냐?
아니 비지랑
My father's
무슨 상관이 있죠?
teacher in Korean literature.
아 이것도 우리 추측한 거잖아 우리도. 별다줄 이런 거는
아니,
뭔가.
넌 추측이라도 가능하잖아. 우리.
So they're talking about abbreviations too.
형 그러면 그거 맞춰봐요. 곧 끝나.
뭐?
곧 끝나.
곧 끝난다고?
곧 끝나. 곧 끝난다.
No, they don't even know. Okay,
뭐
so
맞아요.
why are you saying that the other two are far from
왜
civilization?
그렇게
Don't even get
영원히
me started.
고통받아? 그냥 복잡하지 말고 세상 편하게 살지.
김석진! 김석진! 왜 그렇게 영원히 고통받아 해? 그냥 복잡하게 살지 말고 세상 편하게 살지.
There you go.
Bless
There
his
you
heart.
go. Look, he's so sweaty.
너 주워 먹었어요.
Don't even be congratulating him. Y'all had no faith in him.
괜찮아? 야야야야 수고.
Well, at least they're saying here, rehydrate with some watermelon.
Well, he was probably gonna go for that anyway because they said after you get an answer, you can have the treats.
Yeah.
They're not being generous.
꿀맛이죠. 꿀맛이죠. 야 니네 팀 태형이 들어가야 되잖아.
형아 할 수 있지? 곧 끝나?
곧 끝나.
곧 끝나.
곧 끝나.
곧 끝나.
정답을 아시는 분은 팀명을 말씀하시면 되네.
김석진. 김석진. 사람 바이 사람이긴 한데 여름엔 아이스 아메리카노.
Oh, see,
이거 모른다며.
hey, smart too.
야 슈가 형 바로 나와.
야 이거 모른다며.
At least you didn't have to wait in there too long.
Yeah.
석진이 형 만들어요.
아니 근데 저거는 너무 쉬웠어.
뭔데?
나는
Yeah, but there was some other ones that everybody else got that you didn't know.
Yeah.
Don't,
Yeah.
don't forget that.
하지만 여름엔 아지.
석진이 형이 왜? 아 이거 쉽네.
That's an easy one. Everybody else knew that one, and that was an
너 왜
easy one.
그렇게 연구해? 그냥 복세
편살.
편사하지.
아 이거 너 왜 영원히 고통받니? 복세 편살 이거는 이거.
Yeah, what was it? Okay, you don't remember it. do you?
복잡한
Okay,
세상에
then.
편하게 살자.
So I guess you're far from civilization as well. are you?
난 진짜 너무 쉬웠어.
진짜 하나도 몰라요, 진짜.
Yes, you do. Don't be like that.
김석진. 이거 생일 선물이야.
So why is Jin back in there? Or are they making
They
sure
gotta get
everybody?
Hobie out, yeah.
And then Tay's gotta go in too, because Tay hadn't gone.
Yeah, that's what they were just saying. I think Tay would have to go in after Hope, though.
너 같은 수부지가 뭐야? 수산.
뭐지? 이거 생일 선물이야. 두근두근 하니까 너 같은 철부지한테 좋을 거? 아닌데. 뭐지? 술부지?
와 이거 난 모르겠어 난.
몰라. 괜히 들었다.
한 입만 줘.
Tay's gonna have a whole watermelon.
형 혼자 열심히 풀다가
네가 뭐 그럼.
다 풀이하고.
Did you see RM's face when Tay got that whole watermelon in his mouth?
한 입만 줘.
Just look at RM real quick. Just kind of like.
형 혼자 열심히 풀다가
I don't think he even paid it no attention.
I don't even know, but Jimin didn't care.
No, he didn't care. No.
다 풀이하고 팀명
Well,
얘기하다가
he's gonna have some of Cookie's, I think, banana milk.
Oh.
Oh, he's gonna give him another watermelon.
들고
That's a lot of watermelon. There you go.
한 입만 먹.
And takes whole
한
watermelon.
입만 먹게.
That face is priceless. It was actually still.
Yeah.
Stop. It's so cold.
Just processing the whole thing.
Because he's kind of wondering, why don't you give me watermelon and then you take
And then you take like over half of it, yeah.
아,
Sounds like you're trying to say chocolate.
너 같은 수부지. 아, 수부지가 잠깐.
촉촉 뭐예요? 알려줘.
Please let me know just for once.
아, 나 그 밑에 걸 몰라서 모르겠어. 그 밑에 걸 몰라서 안 되겠어.
나도 몰라 소리.
너가 나 춤 가르쳐.
I'll let you know this one as you teach me to dance. Okay, that's a good negotiation, yes.
촉촉하니까.
초크인데요?
발음 빠르게 해봐. 촉촉.
촉촉하니까? 와. 너 같은
수부지?
이거 수호지.
They must have come up with a big old word.
아, 이거 생일 선물이야. 촉촉하니까 너 같은 수분 부족 지성인한테 좋을걸?
Somebody help Hobie.
Come on, somebody needs to help Hobie.
진짜 처음 보는 말밖에
Look, do you hear that? I've never seen a word like that. So they're like making this up.
Yeah. So I guess all of y'all are far from civilization. I guess.
I think they're far from civilization coming up with these words that really aren't words.
No, but when they were saying that Jimin and Hobie were far from civilization for not knowing it, well, I guess all of y'all are.
Right, I get that part, but the thing is it looks like what they're doing is really not very fair. I mean, do people create? The only place that I know of where you put pieces of things together to create a word that means something is in the medical field. You know, like rhinoplasty or what is the rhinitis. You know, it's pieces of words mean different things, but you heard Jen say, I never saw or I've never heard of that word before. It's like they're coming up with their own words by putting bits and pieces together.
Yeah, and I'm saying they're hypocrites.
Yeah.
So
this is really like another producer thing.
This isn't a producer thing, but since all of y'all were talking so big earlier, like I said, y'all are far from civilization, all of you.
게임 우리 4번 다 들어갔어.
You don't get by me like that. So then now they're all trying to figure out how to help Hobie.
Oh
They're all trying to help Hobie get out.
끝났어요 게임. 호석이가 나가야 돼요? 네. 제 이름만 맞춰.
He's gonna pass out in there, I'm telling you.
강한 직장인이래.
So now they're trying to help Hobie get out.
Yeah, I mean
That's sweet of them.
saunas are terrible. I mean, and Jimin just sat in there a really long time.
Yeah, longer than Hobie. I mean,
강직인이래.
that was just.
강력직적 인간 뭐 이런 거 아니야?
Come on.
되게 단순한 말이야.
그러니까요.
그 사람 직장 인간 뭐지?
와, 해봐요. 이거
Tate's just gonna eat all the watermelon. Look, Jen didn't even
이거는
look.
초크하니까 너 같은 수부지한테 어울려.
I want strawberries or bananas or apples. I don't do watermelon that much.
초크?
너는 생일 선물이야.
I think it's the texture.
생선 생일 선물이잖아요.
뭔 어법이야? 이것은
생일 선물이야.
생선이야.
생일 선물이야. 너한테는
초크는 약간 촉촉 같은데?
너한테는 촉촉하니까
너 같은 수부지한테 딱이야. 수부지? 자, 나 거기서
Jen don't even care either.
직장인 같아.
Jen and Jimmy don't care.
맞잖아요. 직장 아까 맞았잖아요.
강한 직장인이라고? 강한 직장인.
Why aren't y'all giving any hints to help these guys
Well, I
out?
think they're all working it out just where they can give Hobie the answer.
Well, the other thing is there's no hints being given to see if they're in the right direction.
그 사람 강사 직장은 말이 안 되죠. 강아지 직장. 그 사람 강아지
주인이네 이거 주인이네.
강아지 직업 인간?
약간 우리 어릴 때 막 월드 같은데 막 늘려 쓰던 약간 그런 느낌인 건가?
Jen don't care. Jen just don't
I don't
care.
know why he keeps handing them out there and then taking a huge bite off.
I guess he's like sharing them. Yeah, Jen don't care.
물건이에요.
이게 뭔데요, 그거?
I don't understand why in the world they're eating the seeds.
수분 지성.
I always spit the seeds out.
수부지.
I mean, it's kind of like people who eat apple seeds and apples.
I don't eat the apple seeds either. Maybe it should be equated to eating the strawberry seeds. Because everybody eats the strawberry seeds.
Well, my Hispanic teacher literally ate a whole apple in front of us, including the seeds. Except for the little stem part. She
The
ate
core
the,
part?
No, the stem, the tiny stem.
Oh,
She ate the
no.
whole apple. So, I guess it's doable.
I guess.
강아지를 직접 키우는 사람.
Our Jen's now in there gonna help.
Puppy trying office workers right. Okay, well thank you for giving some
Now they're finally telling them they're in the right direction.
Yeah. Oh God, they're all in there now.
Basically, except Tay.
직장인이래. 누구도 물어보지도 않았는데 알려줬어.
There you
Get
go.
him out. Get him out. Have mercy. He's gonna waste away.
Taeyeon, come in.
Oh, so they're gonna try to get Tay
They're
out
gonna try and get
too.
Tay out too. That's so
Hey, come on,
sweet of
come on.
It's
them.
so difficult.
어.
Poor Hobie.
He immediately got in the water, bless him.
세 등에서 싹.
새로 등대에서
아니 새로 등록해서 싹 했어.
새로 등록해서
쏙싹 했어.
They're so sweet for
내가
helping.
수학이 약하대.
They're already sweating sitting in there.
쓱싹 쓱싹.
나 진짜 전혀 모르겠어 나는.
Yeah, he immediately got in the water, bless him. Get your
나는
watermelon.
내가 푼 거 말고는 애들이 이야기 해주니까 하나도 모르더라.
Fruits are very hydrating. So
물량
that
맞는데
natural juices too.
물량을 맞아야 될 것 같아 지금. 새로 등록 맞는 것 같은데. 새로 등록해서 새로 등교해서
새학기 등록해서.
그러니까 새로운 등교에서
새로 등교해서.
공부를 잘 못할 때
새 학기
내가 언제 학교를 가야 돼?
보충 수업.
Remedial class. When your scores are low. Remedial class.
Yeah.
새벽 등교해서 수학.
Okay, I went to school early in the morning.
A 새벽 등교에서 수학했어. 내가 수학이 약하잖아.
There you go.
Yay.
Everybody's out now.
Cool.
새 등에서 수학했어. 내가 수학이 약하잖아.
감독님 이거 좀 주세요.
와 진짜 야 강직인이 뭐야 진짜 미쳐버린 줄 알았어.
Camera director was standing there so long they gave him some watermelon. That's so sweet.
Oh yeah.
Because he was sweating. Cookie, what are you doing? And get the.
He likes the sauna, obviously.
So they got the other guy out and gave him some watermelon too. Good God.
예. 아 감독님이.
You know, he was probably like,
Poor Mindy.
get this. You should have been given more hints.
내니까 그냥 더 나은 것 같아요.
I wouldn't feel refreshed being in that room. I have to get in a whole pool, not in the sauna pool. I have to get in a whole pool.
I know, because that water
That's
just
water's
looks.
nasty.
It looks disgusting to me. I hope they flushed all the water and
And
re-cleaned it before they let them in.
마지막 게임은
Bath related.
Brother
A lot
with
of-
something else.
Yeah, they did that in Fear Factor. I remember.
시작. 가위바위보 하 빼기 가위바위보 하 빼기 가위바위보 하 빼기 가위바위보 하 빼기 아 가위바위보 하 빼기.
Woo! So the bowls to protect your face.
I guess so.
가위바위보 하 빼기.
Jesus. I hope that water's clean.
Yes.
가위바위보 하 빼기 가위바위보 하 빼기.
Good God.
Slow-mo's even better.
Hilarious.
Oh.
Jeez.
Oh, he finally got the water on him. Okay, so I guess he lost.
I guess.
Oh.
Ooh.
I hope that water's clean. I really do, because I wouldn't want that near my face.
가위바위보 하 빼기.
Oh, now you just abandoned the bowl.
What? It's the thing is, did they grab both bowls to make sure you couldn't cover your face?
Yeah.
Maybe?
If you want a lover,
Lord, don't do that.
The heck?
That's creepy. Don't do that. I'm talking about the song, not the.
Yeah, exactly.
The song is creepy.
Oh my
Now
word.
get it, y'all. Get it. You should get him out. Yeah. There you go. That's gotta fall out on this one.
What?
Yeah, the duck's blocking the water. I think you need to actually get him out.
Yeah, but that's the thing is, he's just not gonna come flowing out. He's sort of kind of blocking.
He's blocking it.
And he's heavier than the water.
And he's kind of sideways.
He's drowning too.
And he's not going anywhere. Why can't they just pick him out with fingers? That was a practice game. Why didn't you tell them before? I swear that production ticks me off.
Okay.
Oh, really? Sure, you might need to take off your towel. I want a fresh towel.
이덕진 팀 도전. 준비 시작. 빼기 가위바위보 하나 빼기 가위바위보
It was just like, because like Jim wasn't even ready.
가위바위보 하나 빼기
It would take me forever to figure out if I had even won rock, paper, scissors, okay?
So I got Jim in there to fill the bowl up again. Oh. Oh! Sugar, get back. Yeah, there's
We
no.
ain't got the water yet, hold on.
Y'all have to wait for the water to be on the table. Just and they throw it on the freaking floor.
가위바위보 하나 빼기 가위바위보 하나 빼기
Ooh.
Ooh,
I think Hobie changed shirts. He may have been sweating all over one. He probably wanted to get a clean one on.
probably.
내가 봤을 때 지민이 방법이 제일 좋아. 야, 우리 이렇게 해야 되거든. 한 명씩 한 명씩. 오케이, 지민 준비해야 될 것 같아. 자, 시작.
I said just get it to the top. Like I said. What are they doing?
She diving for? It's a diving. Maybe it was a holding your breath
Holding the
challenge.
breath. Oh, he's holding the breath.
진짜 방해 한번 보여줘요, 형님.
I'm sorry. I had that water spring. That's disgusting.
Well, he did hold his
보시면.
25 seconds.
아, 오늘 내가 여기서 막 뛰어다니니까 심장이 뛰어. 25초 그렇지.
He said, I've been running around, my heart was beating so fast, it makes it hard to hold your breath, exactly.
30초 지날 때 봐. 내가 오늘 뭐 잠수 너 1분 받아서.
Okay, so he said remind him about every 30 seconds. So he's planning on staying in there for a little bit.
자, 스타트 한번 해주세요. 하나, 둘, 셋, 도전! 가위가위보 하나 빼기 가위가위보 하나 빼기 가위가위보 가위가위보 하나 빼기 자,
He don't care about it anymore.
하나 빼기 하나 빼기
Woo! That's the thing, you ain't gonna really know which bowl to grab.
가위가위보 하나 빼기
Oh.
Oh.
가위가위보 하나 빼기 가위가위보 하나 빼기 가위가위보 하나 빼기
He's just getting ready for it. There you go.
가위가위보 하나 빼기
They're really slow at being active.
가위가위보 하나 빼기 하나 빼기 가위가위보 하나 빼기 가위가위보 하나 빼기 가위가위보 하나 빼기 가위가위보
얘들아 파이팅해. 얘네들이 엄청 빠른 거네.
준비 시작.
Okay, they should tap him every time he was in there for 30 seconds.
끝난 거 같아. 야, 움직여야 돼. 1분 30초 버티시라고. 아, 시간 안 돼요? 형, 보면 안 되네. 뭐 알았다. 죽고 싶은 사람 있을 때 나와야지.
형 화이팅! 내가 힘내라.
형아, 형좀 버티면 이길 수 있어. 이겨서 눈 떴는데 응급실이야.
You might open your eyes at the ER.
Yeah, you can't really hold your breath that long.
Not too long. Some people have held up for a long time. I mean, you gotta think about those that like do all that diving in certain places for certain things, and they don't take snorkeling stuff down there, like shells and stuff.
That would take a long while to gain that amount
Oh yeah,
of time.
they already been in it over a minute. Don't we have to check if he's alive?
뭐야, 막상막하인 거 같은데?
Get the hair out of your face, hon.
얘 좀 사겠다. 와그를 안 해. 화면 혀는 물론 해놨잖아. 제이홉이 하나 빼기.
Pretty sure they're giving that lotion. Some floor beside you.
쉽지 않네. 물 맞아.
아니니까 멘트가.
아니 나 패스.
나도 자, 우리 결과를 기다려 봅시다. 아, 이거 보는 거. 자, 들어갑니다.
요 게임 두 가지의 분석진 팀이
Taste versus taste. Okay, that was the first one.
9점의 점수 완승을 거두고
Got a total of 9 points so far.
릴레이가 최종 점수 10점을 드리기로 했어요.
네. 아 근데 진짜 이걸 보시는 이제 시청자 여러분들이 한 그거를 보시는 분들이 앞에 두 게임은 9점이고 마지막 게임이 10점이라고 생각을 하면 대부분의
Yeah, Sugar, thank you. He's pointing it out.
Exactly.
보시는 분들이
So would it think if 9 points were given for the first two games and as many as 10 points are given to the last game? Yeah, that's unfair.
Yep.
That is unfair. And they didn't know about the grading.
95% 이상의 사람들은 그럴 거면
I'm one of those.
아니라고 할 거야.
That's not making Army happy. That's making me pissed off.
Well, yeah, it's the thing is if you're doing things and they're supposed to be entertaining to Army, wouldn't Army just really want to see a clean competition?
No,
I mean,
typically they don't care. Typically they like to just see their pretty faces and their abs.
well, then there's that too.
But I'm an Army that thinks of them as human beings and not pretty pieces of meat, and I like to see a fair game, and they never play fair with these guys, ever.
No, they really don't, and they pit them against each other a lot of times too, which we will see in upcoming episodes.
It's a lot of times Hobie, Jimin, and Tay will question the producers, why are you making us fight? I mean, why?
This goes back to me saying one time before that I think that their producers are really those who like to make people suffer. What did I call them before? I can't remember. They're like sadist.
Sadist, masochist?
In the closet sadist because they like them to suffer.
우리가 이때까지 50회 넘게 촬영을 한 걸 보면은 다 역전승이다.
그래도 비슷비슷한 점수.
Yeah, but y'all didn't know.
That's what he just said. The points should be similar in every game.
Every game. They should not, and they didn't know the point system, period.
Exactly.
They just now heard how many points they had.
Exactly.
So why did you make it 1 point above the other team's points?
That's producers basically choosing who wins and who loses.
Who they want to win and who wants to win.
I mean, if you want it to be a fair game, tell them how they're earning their points. This is what's going to happen. This is how,
That's not an excuse. There's always been, because Tay was trying to make the point of, there's always been people who have been in the back and they won. No, that's not how a lot of the games work. A lot of times, the producers know who they want to win and they try to give them
And they fix it that way. They really
fix
do.
it that way. It's not even the fact that they're behind. I mean, because the other episode we last did, G and RM were behind and they gave them 5 extra points if they got it right to tie up with everybody else.
But
That's
in the
not fair.
beginning, they had said every time you win, you get 1 point.
We'll get 1 point.
And then as it started going along, it was like, okay, well, this is going to be worth 2 points, and this is going to be worth 3 points. Okay,
Now
well,
it's
let's go ahead and let's do 5 points. What happened to every time you win is the first point? So this is the thing.
See, that's the thing. And so basically, Tay's comment doesn't count. It does not count because the producers want some specific group to win.
They do. They want somebody to win, and I don't know how they decide how they want to do that on the backside or whatever. But in the process, they pit each of the members against each other as well. And really, what's being unfair is the producers' lack of communication, or maybe not even wanting to communicate, because they can control who wins and who loses, and who gets said punishments, and who gets the prizes.
Yeah, and that doesn't count.
But the points should be similar in every game. Sugar just said
Or
it.
like more than 2 points. Now, Hubby, don't even say that. You don't know the results.
Exactly.
But
It doesn't matter who wins or loses. It's how the points were divvied out.
Yeah, you don't know because you never knew how the points were going to be divvied out, so you don't know if it's fair.
You don't know how you earned your points.
Nope. That goes on both sides.
우리 이겼을 거라 생각. 다음 회에서 시간 너무 길어서 내가.
I thought rock, paper, scissors was the best.
1분이라고요?
1 minute straight.
1분이라고요? 이거 빼서 그리고 우리가 1분 22초 먹어.
A팀이
1 minute and 6 seconds.
They were talking about them holding their breaths, I think.
Yeah. Okay, I'm confused. Final time excluding the time of staying underwater, but here, okay, the time of staying underwater.
잠수를 25초나 줬어요.
Okay. 1 minute, 26 seconds, time of staying underwater, final time.
그리고 잠수를 35초. 과연 1분 7초.
So they're talking about however much time somebody was under the water, they take that amount of time off of something else.
And it's kind of unfair that they made Jimin go in the water to hold his breath when he had been.
Yeah, well, he said I've been running around. My heart was beating so fast.
Yeah, you can't really hold your breath that well. But like I said, they don't know how their points was distributed, and that's really unfair to both teams. Because they just got a big boost of points, and they didn't win a single darn thing up until that point. They kept winning things, and they didn't get fair points.
And this goes back to the producers and them manipulating points and manipulating games to basically factor in who the winners and losers are going to be. And these are things that if you haven't been noticing in some of the past episodes, and we're pointing it out, keep watching the upcoming episodes and see where the inconsistencies fall and who are in charge of those. It's the producers.
앞에 게임을 열심히 할 필요가 없는데.
여러분 너무 엉뚱진하시군요.
아 이렇게 총 최종 스코어는 그럼 어떻게 되는 건가요? 10대 9, 10대 9인데요? 10대 와우! 예, 역시 인생은
Of course. Yeah, because y'all were given unfair
And see,
points.
that's what's crazy too. If the point system had been fair, they could have probably tied and did a tiebreaker too. But you don't know what came from what.
You really don't, because you don't know how many points the first round had. You didn't know how many points the second round had. And you don't know. You know how much points the last one had, but you didn't know the other two. So
Exactly.
that's unfair to Jen's team. Very,
It is.
very
It's really
unfair.
unfair to both of them. I mean, when you don't know how you're earning the points, you don't know if you're winning or if you're losing.
Well, I'm not really taking their side, because the thing is, they're being smug about winning and not really working hard the other two rounds. You know,
Well-
we'd have to work hard the other two rounds because we won this one. That's smug.
Yeah, but still, that's what the producers do to them. I mean, think about it. That's why they end up with...
And being the winner of the team, they could still be questioning why are you being unfair?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And they're
I'm
not.
in total agreement. But every time somebody wins, I guess it depends on who wins, if they're smug or not, because not everybody is smug about their win either. So.
All four of them are smug. So, I'm not really taking their side.
한 번에 사유 이겼습니다.
몰아주기 한 판 하자.
Yeah, you won because of unfairness.
그냥 윤기 몰아줍시다. 갑자기?
아니면 물건 하나 갖고 말고 필수하기로 해요.
몰아줄 거야 형 그냥 몰아주자. 어떻게 몰아줄 건데?
장수?
대결은 잠수.
아까 했던 그 게임 있지 않습니까?
That was an abbreviation game. That's why it was so stupid. But I guess they were abbreviating. I didn't get it. It was ridiculous. Something cool they put out of their butt, I guess.
예, 한 명씩 맞는데 그럼 한 사람씩 때릴 거잖아요. 물로 적당 한마디 해주시죠. 그래도.
Okay, so this was supposed to be the penalty.
맞겠습니다. 나오지 말입니다. 한 명씩 맞아요. 한 명씩 맞아요.
한 명씩. 시가 형 RM이 가자. 시가 RM 가자.
그래요? 당당한 인간답게 맞죠?
좀만 잘 기다려봐요.
나 누구 하냐? 나 빼고 해, 나 빼고.
Sugar's like, just give it to me. Ooh.
자 우리 맏형은 역시 우리 막내가 가져야죠.
좀만 기다려봐. 아니 좀만 더. 됐어.
오케이, 내가 좀 걸어줄게.
자 가만히 있어야 됩니다.
정말 요새 복싱하지 않냐? 복싱하는 자세를 부려줘.
아마 2층 감겼을 거예요. 감고 나갔습니다.
아,
그만 뒀어 이제.
저기 진씨, 진영, 지금처럼 늘 웃으면서 즐겁게 행복하게 살자.
At least that wouldn't have went up his nose that way. Because when RM threw it, that looked it could have went up Sugar's
Probably
nose.
진씨, 동시에 한마디씩 하시고 나 사랑한다 하고 나. 아, 좋아.
나 사랑한다 오늘. 사랑해.
He's not telling you to say you love him. He's telling Tay to say it.
무슨 말이 필요하겠습니까? 첫째도 건강, 둘째도 건강, 셋째도 건강이다. 항상 건강하게 활동하고 같이 갑시다.
There you go. So he was just telling the person who's splashing and say it. He wasn't telling RM to say it. See, that's better than it going up the nose.
Yeah.
Because water up the nose is not.
Did that hurt? He said, I'll go now.
아, 형씨 미안한데 제가 앞을 보고 얘기할 수가 없어요.
이번 수록곡 Love Yourself 노래 되게 좋더라. 세렌디피티 콘서트 때 너 춤춘 거 되게 멋있게 나오더라. 사랑한다.
Why are you doing Jimin twice?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Why? Okay. Why is Jimin being splashed twice?
Did it have to do with they didn't have a fourth member. I don't know. I don't never know this
The
crap.
fourth member should have splashed all three of them then instead of just one person.
I'm on board. I'm on board.
Dang,
I
these
don't
people.
know.
It's always Jimin getting the wrong side of the stick.
The bad end of the
자,
stick.
근데 여기까지 들었습니다. 프리.
Yeah, I guarantee you water went up his nose that time.
Yeah. I'd be like, don't touch me.
Yeah. Lexi would. She'd be like, don't touch me.
I'd be throwing hands or say, you better not touch me, otherwise you will be leaving in an ER.
She would say, don't touch me.
I mean, because the last time somebody threw water up my nose, like they literally got bitch slapped. I don't blow that.
오케이. 자, 그런적으로 뭔가 마지막에 우리가 이렇게.
Yeah, and you got the final victory unfairly, Hobie. So you can stop with that boasting.
They know by now that's going to be some unfairness in there.
쉽지 않은데 김덕진이 지금 이겼는데 진 거죠.
What are you talking about? Team Silk Jin loses a lot.
Well, it seems like they, if it's just Jin on Kim Seokjin team, they probably would let him win. But I
Right.
think because Jimin and Suga were on that team, that they didn't want him to win.
I don't know.
I mean, so they seem like they want certain people to win. All
We'll continue this investigation.
what are you doing?
아, 그래도 뭔가
He's getting the GoPro in the right position.
오랜만에 즐거운 시간이었던 것 같습니다.
네네. 정말 재밌었습니다.
Except the sauna, maybe. Ooh.
달려봤다 계속해야죠. 그래요. 자, 달려봤다 앞으로도 계속됩니다. 달려라! 봤다! 자, 친구가 나야.
Always unfairness. So anybody who got triggered, I really don't care.
No, and actually, we weren't super harsh at all. We've been really, really harsh in a couple of them, and we still have more episodes to go where we will be harsh. But you will notice the similarities is a lot of times it's always going to be to do with the producers because of their unfairness and obviously some biases that they have. And it's going to be an ongoing, continuing thing as to see who actually might be favored among the producers. Maybe who's the least favored among the producers. Who really knows? But as usual, we will always point out inconsistencies. We will always point out unfairness. We'll always point out negativity. And we'll always point out just really, really crappy behaviors. Yeah, really. But anyway, if you hadn't done it already, please subscribe, share our videos with your friends and family, and don't forget to give us the thumbs up. That is really great. Thanks again to all our subscribers, and if you're new here, please think about subscribing. We would really appreciate it. Until our next video, peace.